Hey everybody, I'm David here for Songbird Ocarina, and today I'm going to be showing you all the awesome features of our new Composer app available for free on songbirdocarina.com. So once you're on the main website, we can get started by clicking this tab up here that says Composer. Oddly enough, you click that and it will open up a new tab on your browser that'll start to load up the Composer app. And then once that's fully loaded, you will see a pop-up screen that shows a really cool feature where you get to select the ocarina that you want to work with. Some of these aren't even on the Songbird website, and there's a couple more to come of other ocarinas that are available out there on the market. One of my favorite tabs to work with and experiment with is the new 4-hole iPhone tablature for the Songbird app that'll be available for your iPhone and iPod touches very soon. But for this tutorial, we're going to go ahead and just work with the first 12-hole Japanese style. So it'll start to boot up the workspace, and here we are at the main page for the Composer. And you can see that we have the ocarina that you selected up here in the upper left hand corner, and you can change this at any time, which will also affect the song itself once you have that all tabbed out. And then you have the staff, which shows you all the pitches that your ocarina can play, and this will change as well when you change your ocarina over here. It'll add some notes or take away some notes depending on the range of your ocarina. So if you select 6-hole, for example, you'll probably won't see these here. These will disappear, as well as the high F. But this is what we're working with right now. Over here on the right, you have special attributes such as ties, triplets, rests, and repeats if you want to add those to your song. And then you have a couple different options down here as well, but we'll talk about that in a second. So to get started, all you have to do is hover over any of these tabs that you want to add. And what's really, really cool is when you hover over a tab, it will play that pitch for your ocarina. So, for example, if you play C, it plays C, D, E, F, G, so forth and so on, including the accidentals. So it's fully chromatic. So to add these pitches in, all you have to do is hover over, click it, and then the next pop-up that's going to happen is a duration screen. So you can select how long you want these notes to hold. So we're going to use some quarter notes here. So I'm going to click a quarter. Let's click D. And then the third one again is a quarter. I'll just do this a couple times. And you can see it's how simple and quick it is. And we'll end it with a half note. Okay, so I'm going to go down to the bottom of the screen and click the play tab here. Very cool. Another thing that you can do instead of hitting the play tab is actually just hit the spacebar on your keyboard. And it automatically plays for you. Alright, so I'm going to delete some of this here and just hit the delete key or the backspace key on your keyboard. And another thing that you can do to input the pitches is actually use the keyboard itself rather than pointing and clicking. And at the beginning this might take a little bit getting used to, but you can actually get pretty fast if you memorize what pitches are up here. So for the diatonic pitches, these actually are all inputted using the numbers at the top of your keyboard. So, for example, C is 1, D is 2, E is 3, F is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, and then dash. So it's all those at the top of your keyboard, 1 through dash. For the low A and B, you hit A, and then S. And for the accidentals, it's the next row above that. So between the AS, or the middle letter row and the number row where you have QER, the QWERTY row. Q is your B flat. W and E, play these two. You skip over R, and then you have T, Y, U. Skip over I, and you have O and P. One more time for the accidentals. Q is B flat. D flat is W. E flat is E. Skip over R. T is F sharp, Y is G sharp, U is B flat, and then you have your C sharp and D sharp there. Okay, so let's try this out. So I'm going to push the 1, which is going to give me C. And then again, you have this duration, and you actually have these numbers here at the beginning, which shows you what key you can push on your keyboard to get that duration. So I'm going to push 3 for quarter note. And there we are, a C quarter note. Let's do a D quarter note. So I'm going to push 2. And then again, let's just put a half note, so 4. And there you go, you can see the difference there. So let's actually try to input a song doing this as quickly as I can. So I'm going to do 5 for G quarter note. Or actually, let's do a dotted quarter note, so 7 down there at the bottom. And then I want an 8th note on 6, or La or A. Da, da, and an 8th note, which is 2. And then we want another quarter note. So I want 5 quarter, 4 quarter, 3 quarter, 4 quarter, and then a half note here. So that's going to be 4. Let's see how that sounds. Hidden spacebar. Very cool. Now, if I want to save this, all I have to do is click save. And it'll prompt me to create an account, which I won't do right now, but it's really simple. You can either input your account information if you have one, or just click down here, don't have an account, click to sign up, and then you do all that, and you don't have to do an email confirmation or anything. You just input that information, and then you can save it. Once you save it, you can publish it to the songbook, which is up here. And this is really cool because it shows you all the songs that other people who have created accounts and saved their songs in the songbook have. And you can click on each song to edit them. If there's something that you see that you don't like or it just doesn't sound right, you can hear the sample. It tells you what ocarina it was tabbed for, the genre, the user, or the transcriber, the date it was added, and then you can thumb it up or thumb it down. So let's go back over here. And then if you just want to start adding some of these special attributes, you can, let's see, if we want to tab, for the heck of it, let's just say that we want to tie these 2 notes together, which I don't think need to be tied together. But we're going to select this first note here, which is the E, and then hold down Shift and select the second note, and you'll see that they're both highlighted. Now that they're both highlighted, let me see here. Yeah. Now that they're both highlighted, you'll see that this has lit up, but I think it has to be the same note. Actually, let me see here. Can I do this? Yeah, okay, let's try adding the same note. So we have a half note on G. Let's add another G. So 5, 3. Let's say that we want to tie these together. So I'm going to click this note, select the second note, and then the tie lights up. So I can click that. It'll hold over the duration there. So there you go. That's how the tie works. You have to select multiple notes of the same pitch, and then you can add the tie. Now, if I want to add a triplet, I can do the same thing. You see how I have 3 notes here? I can select the first one, and then select the last one I want to use for the triplet, and the triplet will light up. I can click that, and it will add a triplet sign to the top. So that'll help with the duration as well. Now, if I want to put a repeat on all of this, because you're supposed to play it twice, you highlight all of them, click repeat, and then show how many times you want it to repeat for playback. So I'm going to hit 2, and there we have the repeat signs, and that shows you how long, how many times that you want to play. Finally, if you really like how this turned out, you can share it on Facebook, or you can even download it for viewing later. And it'll create a separate little JPEG file for you to check out on your computer or show off to your friends. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment below. This is a ton of fun to play with, so I recommend just going in there, experimenting, seeing how it all works together. And again, if you need any help, you can shoot an email to songbirdocarina@gmail.com or docjazz4@gmail.com, or leave a tab below, or even leave a comment on our Facebook page, and we will help you out as best as we can. Keep checking in on the Songbird Composer, though, because we're going to be adding a few more cool updates, such as new tabs for different ocarinas and new features just here on the face. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.